Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I'm one third of the Small Time Critics. My name is Mo.
Mohammed Hashi.
My name is TRIZLUCENT.
He is, and as you can see from the title of the video, we are here to review Bring Her Back, horror movie directed by the Phillipou brothers, Danny and Michael. I was excited for this one, man, because obviously I watched Talk to Me with you like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago, yeah, we had a great time in the cinema, so I was excited to see what the brothers are going to do next. But yeah, we'll do a quick non-spoiler, get into spoilers after that. But before we do that, guys, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out, and go down to the description below. Socials are all there, so go follow us up. Non-spoiler, Hash.
I love this film. For me, I started podding and talking about film publicly, I was someone that wasn't really a horror guy.
At all.
I did obviously become a cinephile. I did watch the classics like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Exorcist, The Exorcist, stuff like that.
The Thing.
Even The Thing, of course.
Ooh.
The Thing I would say is more of a
Wait, which
thriller.
one did you watch?
It is more of a thriller.
1984, bro.
Okay.
Kurt Russell, directed by the great John Carpenter. Are
It
you
is-
mad?
it is a
Are
thriller.
you mad?
Oh, actually,
Are you mad?
It's kind of horror.
Huh? It is
a
definitely.
horror.
You say
Yeah.
kind of horror.
No,
Now we're debating whether it's
It's a
thriller or
thriller.
horror for The
Yeah.
Thing. It's horror.
it is a horror, but
It's a horror. It's a horror.
it's not super scary
Take my
though.
glasses off.
You know what I mean?
You're crazy.
Even the Ring as well.
Yeah.
You watched that?
Yeah, that Ring.
Blair Witch?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
That's
Halloween H2O.
no. No, that's hilarious. But what's amazing, I think what made me think, all right, there is a future for horror, is people like Ari Aster with Hereditary, Zach Kreger with Barbarian,
Yeah.
and Michael and Daniel Phillipou Talk to Me. And I was like, when I watched, because I watched it pretty close together, Talk to Me and Barbarian, and it's it's kind of amazing that they released their kind of follow-ups with Bring Her Back, we're talking about today, and Weapons, which you want to see next week, hopefully. And it's Talk to Me was incredible. Talk to Me was an outstanding cinema experience. And
Especially as a debut.
Yeah. And what is great is that horror films normally as a narrative don't really make sense. They're not great stories kind of thing. No matter what this guy says, I'm not having that, they're great stories. They're
Have
the
you ever
worst
seen
stories.
Drag Me to Hell? Like, what the hell?
Drag Me to Hell is a comedy, by the way.
What the
That's
hell?
one of but this film, every single metric of filmmaking, it delivers. It's so good, cinematography-wise, story-wise, setups, payoffs, acting performances, direction. Like some of there's some kind of like shots in this film. I'm like, oh, cinema! It's incredible. Some of the practical effects, obviously, you shouldn't be surprised. This is Raka Raka. Was amazing. Again, I've just got so many superlative things to say about this film. Honestly, like again, there's not even much for me negative-wise to say. Like this film, I watched it twice, and even on the rewatch, I was like, things that I was clocking from like the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my god, like the callbacks, just outstanding, guys. I can't wait to hear what you man have to say about it. Honestly,
Yeah, no, I like this movie. I think it's weird. I think I like Talk to Me more.
okay, I had a lot of people
If
say
I had
it,
to compare the two,
I had a few people say it.
it's a good movie. I think the performances in this movie are so good, especially Sally Hawkins. Like, I think she smoked her. I'm talking like I think she needs to be put up for awards
Oh yeah,
for this role. Like,
It's the Paddington.
yes, yeah.
yeah, Sally Hawkins. But yeah, she did great in her role. But for me, sometimes it felt like the Phillipou brothers, when they were making this movie, they were like, let's try and get these guys to puke. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, how gory can we get with this? Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it felt like this is a bit too much for me. And for some people that watch horrors a lot, maybe for you, Triz, like, it might be tame, innit? But for me, I was just like, yo, some of this stuff is disgusting. Like, I can't hack it,
It's so hilarious because we were at a screening and there was like this horror creator,
Yeah.
and she was like, it's not enough.
That's
We need to do more.
See, to me, that is insane, bro. Like, there's some
Clarks
things.
and Capers. Shout her out.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
again?
That's her name, innit? Shout her
Clarks
out.
and Capers.
Clarks and Capers, yeah.
Okay.
Bro, she's like, this. We need more. I was like, wow. And the funny thing is, like, watching it for a second time,
Yeah.
I know what's coming,
Yeah.
and I'm still freaking moving
That's
around,
what
going
I'm
crazy.
saying, bro. So, like, yeah, but, like, to me, like, overall, it was a good movie. Obviously, there's some things I had gripes with. One I just mentioned, obviously. But, yeah, no, I thought it was great. I think the best thing out of this was the performances for me, personally. I think they were really engaging. I think the difference for me with Talk to Me, I feel like this for me took a little while to get going, but at the same time they were good with making you tense.
But that was the nature of the subject matter.
Yeah, they were good. Especially as soon as Sally Hawkins was on frame, I was like, I feel weird. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The first words she said, I felt this is weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, they did a really good job with that, making me feel uneasy and stuff like that. So overall, good movie.
Before Triz gives us his opinion on it, I feel like this film was a step up from Talk to Me.
In regards to
like direction, in regards to even the concept, because again, this film is like a critique of like the foster care system, stuff like that. Like
for me, it's like a movie about grief.
And grief is a huge kind of
whereas
thing
like
as well.
Talk to Me is more a movie about addiction.
Yeah.
And like for me, Talk to Me, I can easily I can be like I can watch this again. Bring her back. I'm never gonna watch this again.
But
as much as I can praise it, I'm never gonna see.
But isn't it a testament to how good a horror is? That's the case.
Yeah, but then that's the thing I was saying. Is it good horror, or are you just trying to make me feel sick? Like some of this is a lot. Which we're gonna mention when we get into the spoilers after Triz goes.
I think, but great art, what it's meant for is to push the envelope and to make people think and to kind of discuss and kind of critique these things.
As a horror, it's meant to make me feel the way I felt. You're right. Yeah, absolutely.
So what I'm trying to say, it's a success because it made you feel that way.
Yeah. No, but otherwise I wouldn't be saying it's a good movie. It is a good movie, and it did its job. Like I said, it's just a couple of things where I was just like,
all right, Triz, appreciate
I'm good
bro.
on that.
Go ahead.
I
can tell.
I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I can now. I echo a lot of both of what you're not saying. I'd say the brothers, the Phillipou brothers, have done a outstanding job, and I think what kind of separates them from a lot of other people is that they're constantly not just looking at the work that they've done and being like, all right, cool, let's just bang out another horror. It's always about challenging themselves, and I think you can definitely see such a massive challenge in this film with the subject matter of it being a foster care story, of it being more, which the last one, Talk to Me, had grief elements in there as well. But whereas Talk to Me felt a lot more supernatural, this one feels more grounded, so to speak, if that makes sense, because this one feels a lot more real than, even though it is a supernatural based story, but this is the one that feels the most closest to home. This is the one that feels like this is something that could actually happen, and for that I praise them, because I think stories that, especially when it comes to horror, that even though they are kind of enveloped in supernatural or some sort of thing that is not real, the ones that you can walk away from and think to yourself, fucking hell, somebody might be doing this next door. Do you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that really hit me the most. Yeah. And those are the ones that I find the best ones. And I say to Hashi all the time, I say, for me, horrors have the best stories because they have the most, they have a unique way of being able to tell a story in such a, excuse my French, fucked up way. Do you know what I'm saying? And deliver, either if that's in scare or in actual like fear. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think that's where we disagree, because I feel like a lot of horror movies don't stick landings.
Well, watch The Exorcist, for example. Watch The Exorcist.
No, but The Exorcist is
a classic, though.
But the reason why I say watch The Exorcist is because it's something that is technically not real, right? Supernatural, right? Let's say it's technically not real, but at the same time, you could walk down the street and walk past 20 churches. Do you know what I'm saying? You can walk past of like Roman Catholic churches or whatever it may be. Yeah. We all have faith. We all believing in God or Allah or Buddha or whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I'm saying? Or whatever faith you associate yourself with. And it's like, so when you watch something like The Exorcist, it's that element of the supernatural wrapped up with something that this is actually real, because I actually believe in God. I actually believe in the devil. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And again, with a film like this, the cult kind of scenarios that it's based upon, is something that you can actually believe in. Because as an African, I already know about, you know what I'm saying, they use the word juju. You know what I'm saying? In Ghana. I know there's people that do X to try and get some sort of gain. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why this movie, for me, I loved it, because it felt the most authentic to not even what horror is, but the horrors that happen in, you know what I'm saying, in the world. So I loved it. I loved every part of it. And the I guess the gore scenes for me wasn't as gory as I wanted it to be.
I'm not having that. No, I'm not having that, bro. This guy was literally doing this.
Yeah. But that
covering his face. He was going like that just happened. He was going like.
That doesn't mean I didn't want more of that. Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I didn't want more of that. Like,
no, I think it's because you framed it as if it was tame or something.
Like,
I'm not. Okay, I wasn't framing it as if it was tame because I won't spoil the scene. But there's one specific scene that I think.
Hold on. Spoilers. Say the scene.
Cool. The scene where like he was chopping up the, I don't know if it was like
cantaloupe.
It was a melon, right? Yeah.
TRIZLUCENT.
Yeah.
When he chewed the knife.
No, but this what I'm trying to say.
I literally flipped my whole TV, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say. I watched that scene thinking, oh, he's about to shank him in his back. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he turns around and the boy's got the knife in like shoving it down his jaw. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like,
all right.
Bro, this is fucking fantastic.
Bro, he's not just shoving, he's chewing it.
Yeah, bro.
He's chewing the knife.
I wanted more scenes like that.
And then the one scene where like he bit off his flesh. Get the hell out of here, bro. Move away from me with that.
I mean, but that's what a horror is.
That's
bro.
what horror
it's yeah. It's,
bro, you're supposed to make you feel uncomfortable, and this is why it's so good, bro.
But you don't have to do that with gore though to make a person uncomfortable.
Okay, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to, but I'm saying I would have liked some more gore. That's the fundamental thing I am saying. Yeah. But like again, what just makes this movie so sick is because you can watch this and you know what I'm saying. You can be a parent. You know what I'm saying. You can be a parent and sit there and be like, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is going on?
Okay,
like,
so let me ask you then. Sally Hawkins' character, Laura. I've seen reviews of people saying like, oh, obviously this movie's about grief. What she done is crazy, but I can sympathize with her and things like that. Do you guys also, that I've seen reviews like that, bro. Yeah, like, cause obviously she's gone through so much, like obviously that last shot was very kind of heartbreaking, isn't it? Like, in a way, but me, I
Shape
can't.
of Water. That scene.
Which one?
The Shape of Water scene.
Yeah, kind of.
Not kind of.
I didn't even think it was water. Yeah, first. But to me, I can't sympathize with that, bro. Like for me, it's like I can sympathize with certain things. Like you could commit a certain crime after grief. I could be like, alright, cool, they were going through something. You could like, I don't know, like alienate your friends or not treat them the best at a time of like grief. I'm like, cool, I can understand why you're like that. But you kidnap someone. You wanted to sacrifice someone else. All of this, like, I can't, no, bro. I can't sympathize with a character like that.
That's what makes the movie great, bro.
There's no redeeming qualities for me.
This is what I'm trying to say, but this is what I'm trying to, like, same thing with, like.
She's not redeemable, though, like,
okay,
to me.
I'm not saying it's, I'm not saying it's redeemable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put that point out. But what I'm trying to say is the fact that it's a supernatural thing wrapped in the element of reality where it's like...
It's grounded in some kind of
reality.
reality.
You can understand
I can agree with that.
A person losing their child,
and going,
and wanting their child back. You know what I'm saying?
No matter
and
what,
prepared to do anything to do it, bro.
See, that last bit, I can't.
No.
Wanting them back is fine, but prepared to do absolutely anything as far as what happened in that movie.
But what Triz is trying to say is not beyond the realms of possibility, in like real life.
But
someone would do that.
I never disagreed with that. That's
okay,
fine. Yeah.
Bro, like, I sent you that clip as well recently, bro. I think this happened maybe 2 years or 3 years ago, bro. There was a woman she was supposed to be looking after her niece and nephew, bro. This is a real story, by the way.
Yeah.
Niece and nephew. She rode around with her dead niece and nephew in the whip for time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not surprised by
and she's gonna dump the bodies, but she rode around with them in the car because she loves them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say about this film. It's so beyond like disbelief, but at the same time it's so fucking real that it's like there's people out there that could do something mad like this or think
100%.
that whatever they're doing is whatever.
And I would still look at them like I can't sympathize with you. You're a dickhead.
I'm not talking about.
I'm talking about Triz.
I'm not talking about the person.
I'm talking about two different things.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's the thing. I started this conversation by saying like Sally Hawkins' character. People are reviewing her character like this. I'm saying, do you not feel like that? And he's saying this movie is grounded.
All right, cool. I'm bringing it back to the movie.
I'm just trying to say is I just can't sympathize. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think the point that you brought up in regards to this being a great story, I think the great horror films and the ones that you love and stuff like that, the reason why they're so great is because they're a great movie first. They're a great narrative first. Take away the kind of horror genre from it. As a story, if you take away the horror elements, the jump scares, it's a great movie, man.
Yeah.
Like Barbarian, you know what I mean? The film by Zach Cregger, who's going to do Weapons next week, That's just a great story. That's a fantastic story. Talk to me, outstanding story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you just have them on their own, it's great. But then when you add all the elements, the horror elements, you know, the jump scares, the fact that it's rooted in reality, stuff like that, this is something that could actually happen in real life, the horrors of the foster care system, all that, it just adds so many wonderful layers to make an outstanding film, man.
Bro, imagine this, yeah. Just putting this one. Forget even like all the cult stuff and all that bits to it. But just that story of having the brother and the sister, who are obviously the sister's adopted sister, with the father who abused the older son, and the adopted sister who's also blind, partially blind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when they go into when the father dies, the foster care system saying, well, we're gonna split you up in it. That's horrific. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that happens in real life all
the time.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? And that's why I say with this film, it's just, bro, like I still don't know if I would say, maybe I do think Talk to Me is the better of the two movies, but this movie is a great segue into what's next for their careers, bro. Fam,
they're gonna have outstanding careers.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
They are gonna be one of the modern horror directors that are like.
No, I hope they also do other stuff. Other stuff that's not horror. I hope they do thrillers. I hope they do. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to do a Star Wars film. I would love to see their Marvel film. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That'd be incredible, man. Like,
if you watch them from like back in the day when they were doing Raka Raka,
Yeah,
on
they
YouTube,
did
you
lots
can tell
of,
they could do comedy too.
they
Their
comedy.
They look funny like as well. Like when they're talking about
yeah.
saving the junkies and stuff, they're hilarious.
They're hilarious. Their comedy.
Yeah, I
is
remember
really
when we spoke to them and after we watched the screening for Talk to Me.
Yeah,
Spoke to them.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
spoke to them. Yeah, yeah.
Swear
At
down.
the film festival. I spoke to them guys. They're so high energy, excited and stuff
bro.
like that. It makes you feel like happy and excited as well.
You know,
Like,
it
they're
shows
cool,
you
man.
shows you that they love what they're doing.
No, they're
man.
passionate
Love
for
it.
sure.
They
Yeah,
love it.
yeah,
They
they're
love it.
super passionate. How did she get that tape? Did they explain that or did I miss it?
No, they didn't explain it. But again, I think as suspension of disbelief, she probably was searching online, bare, all that kind of stuff, and then was like, okay, someone gave it to her on Reddit or like 4chan or something like that.
You do
know what I
just you're just making stuff up though.
But that's how. But how would you get something as crazy as that, as demonic as that?
But
you know what I'm
that's-
saying?
But that's
It's not something you get from Argos, do you? You know what I mean?
But that's why but that's why I'm saying, like, how can someone who was a counselor for 20 years find something like this?
But then you
Like,
say
that's not
that.
something normal to find, bro. You can't just find that in a video
say
store. Like,
You say that, but then this is the woman that's willing to let a demon,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like eat her dead child to then put it into a living child. So come on, guys. Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know.
I think you're trying to make sense of something that will never make sense.
you can't make sense of the senseless, essentially. You know what I'm saying? And again,
Why not, though?
also, should every, like, again, that would add like another like 5-10 minutes. to
You
the
can add
narrative.
one line to it, bro.
Like, you just
You
want
can
to
add
throw away
one line to
Alright,
it. Yeah,
fair
like, it's not
Fair enough.
anything crazy.
Fair enough.
Nah,
I
bro.
got it on the black market. I don't know.
No, but then, but you know what's funny? That even adding that line, like,
Wait, I
think
don't need to
this-
know. Personally, I don't
that's
need to know.
Exactly, bro. You
No,
don't-
I get not needing to know it.
You
It's
know, but
just,
that's what makes it, because you want to know. But guess what? You don't need to know, and it's so good to be like, fuck. I wish I knew how she obtained it. Do you know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think that's fair, man. Because in other movies, we have these kind of gripes, and we would be like, why the hell did they not like add to that?
But
then-
you know what
but
I'm
that-
trying to say? Why is that not a fair?
The time where we have
criticism for me
gripes
to be
of that is when it's a major plot point.
this is 100% a major point. She's learning how to do this through the tape, bro.
Yeah. But again, it's not like...
Without that tape,
But
she's
listen-
not doing anything.
But listen, say for example, like, she wanted her daughter so bad.
Maybe I'm being too much. I don't know, but yeah.
She wanted her daughter so bad, she would have done something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So she's using the tape to kind of do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the fact that how she got the tape's not important. What's important is a human being willing to do these horrific things. That's what's important.
That's fine.
That's what's
and we
important.
got that, and I'm cool with that. But why can't I want that little bit more? Like,
For me
you know what I'm
personally, I don't,
saying?
like that's not the thing that I'm concerned
Like,
about.
would
more.
you not have been okay with never finding out that kid was kidnapped or he was missing?
I think it was fairly evident, obviously,
Yeah.
like with like her watching the tape of her.
No, but I'm
daughter
saying,
and
would
stuff.
you have been okay with Andy never seeing that missing post or anything like that? We just don't. This is just a kid.
No, but that added to the plot because
That's a major
he
problem. Because
had
then you
to
would have been
see-
asking
yeah.
the whole time, like, what's his connection to
See,
Laura?
you know what's
and
funny? My problem, you know what my problem was with that? My problem was the fact that he saw the poster, the kid's been missing for 13 days.
It was mad convenient when he saw it.
not even that, but it's the fact that he's been missing for 13 days. I'm thinking, wouldn't the fucking parents still be looking? Wouldn't the parents still be in that office
probably
every
are.
day?
They probably are.
But I would, you know what's funny? I would have wanted a scene where it showed the parents. Do you know what I'm saying? Not like on the day-to-day, but even something if you saw like a scene where Andy was walking. Was that the boy's name? Andy.
Yes, the boy's name,
Andy's
yeah.
walking or something like that, and you're just seeing parents putting up posters, pinning posters. Have you seen my son? Have you seen my son? That kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about.
Or maybe to go back to what Mo's saying, maybe like something on TV, like a news report.
Even
like that, with
even
the two
something like
parents,
looking for my
like
son
on mute
yeah,
or something like that,
exactly.
and you just see it in the background.
That's
Okay.
that kind of thing. That's all, bro. That's my only
Okay,
gripe
then
with the
go,
movie.
yeah. Then,
Huh?
Yeah, no, I get.
But
Yeah.
the thing is,
get it
you're, but you're asking like
For me, again, like that and that doesn't matter to me. Like the overall narrative
no,
is
they
what I care
don't
about.
matter to me at
Yeah,
all.
but I'm
But I'm
saying-
saying if there was anything that I wanted, probably would have been that. You know
I
what I'm
just
saying?
listen. I just for me.
But I just
it's
feel like it's here.
you get a certain character, like you know their background. Like this woman was a counselor, 20 years. She looked after children. Supposedly she was great up until this point where her daughter died. Right. I just want to know, like, how does a person so normal like that
Yeah.
get a hold of something so sadistic like that? That's all I'm trying to say. Like, that's it.
The answer to that is desperation.
Fair as well.
I think
I'm
the
saying?
opening of the movie makes it very clear that there is some sort of video circling around. You know what I'm saying? That opening shows parts of the video of them doing the ritual on other
It's the
people.
same video, yeah.
Yeah,
Same
and
video,
also it's
yeah.
very important to mention that part of the video plays before like the role of the the production company and stuff like that. Right in the middle of that.
It's so funny because I was like, "Bro, is
You're
that,
back-
is that someone's thing?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Is that someone's like thing before they start up
Production house, yeah.
before they say the name of their brand?" I was like, "Bro, that's kind of mad." Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was, bro, great movie, man, fantastic. Bro.
Before we end, I want to know from both of you why you think Talk to Me is better than this. Because I think this is just a graduation from everything that was great about Talk to Me. I think this is a really huge step up for me.
I think for me, it just comes down to the horror genre. I think this is just too, like there's a line for me.
Oh, this is too much.
And I think it just went over that line.
fair.
Slightly.
Okay.
Just slightly. Talk to Me, I don't know, it's like, it starts off with young kids, they're happy, they're having fun, they're joking around and stuff like that. Then we get into this crazy thing, like, whoa, what's going on? This is just kind of like, I'm feeling tense and uneasy from the very beginning, the whole movie, I feel like that. Then there's these gory parts that are like, this is too much. By the way, the Phillipou brothers love messing up a little kid's face, innit? What the hell, bro? He looked so mashed up, bro. The practical effects that I think you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
So good.
But I think on a story level, like, again, what's the most scariest, most upsetting thing? All right, have a kid in peril. You know what I'm saying? What's the craziest thing for a background for a kind of character, yeah? To do something horrifically bad. She has, what do you call it, a background in academia, in looking after kids and stuff like that. So that's the most craziest thing. For example, if Sally Hawkins' character was like, let's just say not police officer, like maybe someone who was just a criminal, stuff like that.
Okay.
It would kind of make sense that she would fall into this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's even crazier for someone that's a counselor who's went to university to be doing this kind of crazy
But
stuff.
that's the only reason I asked the question I asked.
Yeah.
How does someone like that come into contact with something like this? That's for me. That's
desperation.
But what makes the movie? That's what makes the movie so good, because it makes you ask that question.
Yes.
It makes you ask that question. It makes me sit there and be like, "Fucking hell, you bitch!" I can't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But it makes you.
I don't know. I think there's two ways to look at it. It's either
But again, obviously, I enjoy horror movies.
It's either you're
so-
curious and you ask that question, or you're either like, oh, they missed out on that. I would just like to know more.
Yeah.
That's how it is. For me, I would have just, like, to me, it's mind-boggling that someone like that could find something like that. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, if Triz came up and said that he had this video, I'd be like, why do you have that? Where would you possibly get something like that
Okay,
from, bro?
But it's same like when people have Ouija boards. Why do you have that? How did you get that? I don't know where you buy Ouija boards from. It's the same question, though.
No, Ouija
What?
boards are they're so popular, though.
So where'd you get it from?
I don't know, because I've never bought a Ouija board.
Exactly. I don't know where to get it from either.
Okay, cool. But if I search right
Don't
now...
search that.
Don't say that.
Yeah!
No, I'm trying to save your search
All the
history.
Africans. That's what I was saying, bro. I think it's a bit different than a Ouija board, isn't it?
Fair enough.
Ouija board, people joke about that on Twitter, like.
All right, fair play.
I don't.
But listen, we don't.
Like,
we don't.
No one's
When it
talking
comes to the
about
devil,
some.
we don't play, bro. We
No
don't
one's
play.
talking
We don't
about
play.
some Russian sacrificial rituals, like.
All right, cool. Triz, before we go, why do you think Talk to Me is better than Bring It Back?
I don't think it's a better produced movie, then bring her back.
Okay.
I just think when I say better, I think I just like watching that one more.
Oh, you
And
liked it?
I think I'm like
that's one.
Triz.
That's the one I
Okay.
could watch more.
I think I'm
like.
like.
Oh,
Triz.
okay,
I think I'm like
alright,
Triz on
that's
that.
all.
Yeah,
Do you know
that
what
was
I'm
just the
saying?
easier
Oh, so
watch.
essentially we're in agreement. Cool.
Yeah, because I could watch that again.
Yeah.
Today without with nothing. You know what I'm saying? But this one is like
This one though.
you got kind of got to prepare yourself to watch this one.
I don't even think I'm gonna go on the IMDb page of it again. This is it for me, bro.
Nah, it's a great movie. I'll revisit
It's
it.
cool, yeah. It's a cool
You're talking to a
movie.
guy who's seen it twice, so like I think there's loads of benefits, and you're gonna get so much more out of the film watching it again. honestly.
I will watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think if you was to tell me which one I want to watch right now, I'll be like, oh, let me watch this one.
Shout out to Piper though, man, fighting for her life at the end, bro.
Word.
Yeah.
Where I was supporting her, man.
Yeah.
What a G. Bro.
Nah, she's a great
And then when
actress,
she
bro.
said, that was so sad when I think it was her brother in it. He's like, I love you on the phone. He's like, grapefruit.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is so deep. What's happening to these two? This is so sad.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is why when I love horrors like this, where the horror is not even the actual horror element of the movie. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I love about
It's
it.
a horror circumstance.
You get me?
It's a horror circumstance, yeah.
If anything, the only thing I would have added, bro, is whatever that baby thing was that they kind of like put in the first beginning, like when the movie was starting, some little alien little baby thing that the boy at the end was pregnant with. I wanted to see that shit. I wanted to come out of his mouth or whatever.
Yo.
You know what I mean? I wanted to see him trying to like put it into Piper when he was trying to kill her, when she was trying to drown her in it, something like that.
That would have been a step too far from her.
I wanted to see what that was, what he was inside him.
Bro, like,
That's a perfect way to end.
by the way, no, I just got two more things I want to say. That counselor woman,
Oh,
what a G. She just needed to see it once. She's like, yep, let's go.
what was the character's name? Because he was great. He was so good.
I wouldn't say she was a G. This one, I was.
What do you mean, bro? There's no way, like in my eyes, I thought she was just gonna be like, no, she's a counselor, she's fine, just go out, go away, Andy.
Yeah.
But she actually said, yo, let's go to the yard.
No, she has to. No, it's her responsibility.
Okay,
She
cool,
let her
fine,
run.
yeah.
She took responsibility after. He said it to her a good 2 or 3 times.
He
And
did,
she's
yeah.
like, no, but she's a good woman. She's one of my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
But
kind
my
of
point
thing.
is, like, she took it seriously, innit?
Mm.
And the fact she went to
What?
the yard. She just needed to see this once. I'm good. Let's go.
Nah, but even when she saw it, she wasn't good. Like when she walked in there, she was like, "Oh, it's all good." She only crocked her. She was leaving when
that's
she was
what I'm saying.
bleeding.
I mean, like when she saw the freezer thing and all of that stuff. When she went outside.
How many people need to see that to be like, yeah?
What do you think I'm trying to say exactly?
That you're like, oh, she's a good counselor. She's shit. She was awful.
I'm just saying I appreciate the fact that she went with her. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, no
That
back.
she went with him.
Boy, that's
She couldn't go back because she died.
Listen, in the real world, bro. In the real world, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but I'm sure that if a child, technically, because he was underage, he's not 18 yet, is out of that person's care and has come to you directly and said, "Look, this is what's happening in the house right now," and you be like, "Wait, how the fuck are you here?" Do you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't you be with your foster mum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "All right, we're gonna go there,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go there with someone else." Do you know what I'm saying? Someone to.
Oh, she
some
shouldn't
sort
have
of
gone on her
authority.
own. Yeah.
But she went by us, and again, what makes the movie so great because she knows. Was her name Sally?
Yeah.
She-
No, Laura.
Laura, because she knows Laura.
And she thought it's okay.
her friend.
Laura.
It's fine. Look, it's Laura.
Yeah,
Let me go
exactly.
talk to Laura.
There you go.
Do you know
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying?
You see, that's why it works. That's
So
it.
that is why it works.
great
But
screenwriting, man.
It is, bro. It is, bro. Great story, man.
My goodness.
Exactly, bro.
My SD score is a 8.5.
My STC score is also an 8.5 as well, man.
Wow.
Could be 8.7 if it was doing things like that, but 8.5.
Bro, this is how this film is, man. You know what I mean? It's on the level of some of the best films of the year.
It is, bro. It is.
Honestly.
When I walked out there, I was like, oh, another one to add to the chalkboard for this year, bro.
It's an outstanding film.
Another
man.
one, bro.
It's an outstanding film.
F1 sinners, bring her back. It don't stop.
I'll probably go. I don't know, man. I'm torn between like a
If you say 6, you're
6.5,
crazy.
I'll kill you.
7.
That's crazy.
You're mad. This is a great film. This is a great film.
Yeah,
On every single in every single
Sure,
metric.
it's good.
See, that's
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
Just because it scares you.
You
It's
man
bad.
can, you man can keep caping for it. Why does that have to do with me?
Because bro, you're not being a good critic if you're doing that, bro. If you're saying 6.5, that's not being fair to the
We've
movie.
sat here through so many movies where you've given some ridiculous scores, and just because this is your horror baby, you can't handle it. I don't understand, bro. It's 6.5. Matter of fact, it's a 6 for that.
No.
It's a 6 for that. These are trying
Not even
shit,
vindictive.
bro.
That's mad. You're not
Yeah,
even
because
vindictive.
you're not
That's
chatting
crazy.
shit
That's
now.
crazy. That's crazy.
What do you mean,
That's
bruv?
crazy. That's crazy.
It's a cool movie. It's
That's
fine.
crazy.
Like, it's a good movie,
You
innit?
got a lot of bad things.
You
but
man,
this one,
I don't
this
know
one.
why you don't want me to rate it the same as you.
I don't want you to rate it the same as me, but I want you to at least appreciate the way it's
Like
filmed,
anything-
appreciate the story.
I did.
Appreciate the dialogue.
This is not a 6 movie.
I just sat here
This
talking
is
to you
not a
lot
6
about
movie.
positives and negatives.
This is not a 6 movie, bro.
Alright, to you.
This is not a 6 movie.
That's
bro.
fine.
Alright, fair
It's
enough.
not even close to being a 6
Listen,
film.
I'm very happy that you guys like it. I'm so glad that
You're
you guys
right. You know what?
enjoyed
I didn't
this.
like Ironheart. You did. So
That's
you're right.
fine as well. I'm never gonna bug out about that. That's good for you guys.
6.
Yeah.
Nah, it's really 6.5 because you're just doing it to hurt us. The 6.
But you don't aren't happy with the 6.5 either, so what does it matter?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but yeah.
What does IMDb give it?
IMDb gave it a 7.2.
Oh, okay.
That's good for you, like, yeah? 0.2 above 7. You like that? No, come on. Like,
Hey.
6 is too low. So.
Hey, let's wrap up.
No, what are we doing here?
Wrap up.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrap up.
Alright, guys, that was our review for Bring It Back. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. You enjoy the movie? Do you prefer it to talk to me? Or would you prefer to talk to me? I'd like to know what people think. Yeah, socials are down in the description below, so go follow up, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out, and we will see you more for more discussions, reviews, and whatnot. Peace.